What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy, RHOP TV, coming to you guys with another video. Now, before we get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Join the membership. All the information will be down in the description below. Get your memberships. Follow me on all of my various social medias. And let's get this video underway. So y'all, honestly, I kind of contemplated on doing this video because for someone who has definitely haven't watched the show on cable television live, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched a full season. The most that I'll do is seeing the clips that is on social media. I would see certain clips and that's how I would get the tea. My favorite vloggers and the bloggers, they'll post clips on social medias, and that's how I'll catch up on Real Housewives of Potomac. I stopped watching in its entirety. I'll check in every now and again, but that's besides the point. There has been some shakeup. Uh, while I'm recording this is on the 15th. I'm recording this at night. Before midnight. So when y'all get this will probably be noonish or probably in the morning, afternoon. I don't know, but just look out for it, child. But there have been several reports of firings and blessings and a lot of boycotts and petitions, and girl, it's been a whole lot for for Real Housewives of Potomac. And we're gonna go down the line. And I want to keep it structured to where I don't go off, and I know what I'm trying to say, and I know what I want to convey in this particular video. And I feel like I'm going to title this video The Future of Real Housewives of Potomac. Potomac used to be a show that I loved. I feel like certain characters are very much stagnant. They don't have no storyline. Some have gone and came back, and there's some people that has gone off the show due to their own transgression or whatever. But I feel like certain ones that are still on here, it has been very tiresome and bothersome to the spirit, because a certain individual by the name of Giselle, and we're going to get into it later on down the line. We're not going to talk about it now, but I'm going to speak about the whole boycott and the petition that's going around about getting rid of Giselle, but we're going to save that to the end. Real Housewives of Potomac used to be a show that I loved. I no longer love because of its favoritism. I feel like the production company is very, very lazy. They don't care about the girls. They are very insensitive about certain topics that is so far out of their range. They're completely ignorant. They're completely just not in the know to certain topics, especially has to do with Nigerian culture. This particular season in the xenophobia brought on by Nneka, who we're going to speak about in this video. So that's why I chose to just back up from the show, and I just in its totality, I just remove myself. I'll look at the clips and I'll just go about my day. I'm not gonna further exacerbate. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly. No, I don't know if I'm saying the word right, but exacerbate myself any further or get myself hyped up and angry for a reality show that, first of all, I'm not getting paid for, and this is pretty much not real life. That is pretty much conjure up, pretty much set up and everything. So I'm not gonna get myself all triggered like the people on Twitter and and certain vloggers. I'm just not going to get myself all riled up for this show. My mental health means more to me than that. No shade. But let me speak on the news that just came out about Robyn admitting that she was fired. And let me get into that. Let me get into that tea, because I do have that tea. Let me pull up Robyn right here. Let me also, kind of know, because okay, there we go. There we go. We're going to put her right here. So Robyn admitted that she was fired, and we're going to get into that video. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me pull up that video. Get into my Instagram, because I did save it to the My Files, child. Period. Anyway. T. Is it this? I believe it's this. Okay. No, I believe. Give me 1 second, y'all. I swear I thought I had it. Oh my God. Let me see, y'all. Give me 1 second. I really thought I put it in, I saved it and everything, but kind of find out it wasn't saved. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the video right now. Hopefully that it's the long video. So give me a second. Okay. Give me 1 second. There we go. Let me share my screen. Okay. There we go. Okay. You see that? All right. Let's get into it, you guys.
Not be returning to season 9 of The Real Housewives of Potomac.
To hear you say it out your mouth, like it's like killing my heart right now. And I obviously I know this information, but like to hear you say it,
right? It's reality. It's reality. The network did not invite me back. I was fired, for lack of better words. And I will not, sugarcoat the situation and say, oh, I am walking away and this is a break or anything like this. This was a network decision. And I'm okay with it because nothing lasts forever. And I know, I had a very long run on the show.
Yes. 8 seasons is a long time.
8 seasons for sure. And I just, I don't have anything like written to to read off of. So I'm just speaking. And I just really appreciate the time and the opportunity that I had on the show.
Yeah.
And, I just want to say thank you to the network, Bravo, Truly Original, the production company, the executives there, the people who gave me the opportunity to be on the show, who saw something in me. in 2015, I think, was that when we filmed season 1? Yeah,
I think so,
because
yeah.
it premiered in 2016.
Uh-huh.
The people who saw something in me and thought that they, wanted me to be a part of their network, their show, their platform, and to share my story and my life, my family, my trials and tribulations, my ups and downs, and the beautiful friendships that I have on the show. So first of all, thank you to the network and the executives. Thank you to all of the producers, all of the crew that we've worked with. Thank you to the fans, of course, who've watched us from day one, especially our day oneers, who, when Bravo announced The Real Housewives of Potomac was coming on and they saw, this weird city,
They're like, what's Potomac?
Yeah, they're like, why do we want to watch this?
Yeah.
And they said, well, let's give it a chance. And they watched it. They loved it. They grew with us. They told their friends who told their friends.
Yep.
And, they loved us or hated us, whatever it would be, but they watched us. Yes.
Yeah.
But I do want to especially thank all of the fans and viewers who have supported me, shown love to me, who have, whether you directly sent me love or you prayed for me or you just have, positive energy and positive thoughts around me. I appreciate you. And I hope that I inspired you, the viewers, the fans, to live your life, authentically, not feel pressure to change for anyone or for society or to impress people, and just to be yourself. And
oh, you're gonna cry? Oh, Robyn, you're gonna make me cry. No tears. Oh God. Okay. Well,
I'm not gonna cry. No. Let me finish.
Okay,
Sorry.
go ahead.
No, and then I just want to finish. Shit.
We don't even have tissues.
It's so crazy because we still have Reasonably Shady, but I really want to say I love you.
Oh, me? Oh no. You're gonna make me cry.
And it's been such a fun, amazing, stressful, crazy, wild journey the past 8 years. I couldn't imagine doing what we did, with anyone else.
Oh, she always says tissue because of that damn nose of hers.
But to my Green Eye Bandit, my partner in crime, it's the show. Really, we start off as friends. It's so funny because we for whatever reason we were meant to sit next to each other that night.
Yes.
I think it was in November of 2011, maybe whatever. When Sharice,
at Knockout.
Yes.
Girl. Yeah. So I didn't want to play it because it was basically giving Giselle her flowers and saying how much she's going to miss working with her on the show. Yada yada, skippy doo dah, boo 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 boo, ba 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 boom. All right. When this was first announced that she would not be returning, I think I can hear the hallelujah chorus and everybody jumping for joy, everybody flipping, who's gonna bring cooking something for the repast of her gone away, going up to the good Lord and stuff, you know what I'm saying? She's going up there to glory, she's no longer going to be on the show. Actually, I'm very excited for this. I feel like it would have been even better if they would have had a 2-for-1 special and got rid of Giselle as well. But I've said this in the past, and if y'all can look at some of my videos, I've spoken about this. I have spoken about either Giselle or both of them need to go, or they need to separate them two. They need to. even before Robyn fumbled her own storyline, she could, like, literally, Robyn could have been first chair. She had it in the bag. She fumbled it. Her husband fumbled it. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a damn about the money that was coming in, that was saving the house. Like, what else? Now, what are they gonna do? The only thing Robyn has right now is probably the embellished hats, but they're not really selling. And you have this reasonably shady podcast. But honestly, Slim Shady himself, Eminem, is about to take that. Y'all are in a lawsuit right now. So, baby, y'all better get the scrounging how y'all gonna, what is gonna be your names, what is gonna be your names. Like, y'all have to totally rebrand this. Y'all have to totally do a rebrand of your podcast if Slim Shady, Eminem himself, do away with y'all name and win the lawsuit. That's no shade. But honestly, y'all, getting back to it, I've done a video on why I feel like both of them, Giselle or Robyn, needs to go. Both of them, or either they need to separate them, because it was borderline Mean Girl and bullying how they were treating certain women on the show. The fact that this show was becoming Basketball Wives in front of everybody's eyes. They were like, the way Giselle and Robyn was like bouncing off each other, being mean girls together, and trying to get girls off the show by icing them out and not talking to them, not engaging with them, not inviting them to events. Real Housewives of Potomac was starting to become Basketball Wives. And Real Housewives is like the de la creme of reality shows. They're like the Picasso of the reality shows. Like, you would love to get to their level. Like, they are the Jeff Bezos of reality shows. They get the most they receive the most money for being on the reality shows, where Love and Hip Hop and other reality shows do not pay their talent what they deserve. Bravo does. 6 figures or 7 figures of that nature. These women get compensated for showing their life on TV. And the fact that this show was literally turning into Basketball Wives before our very eyes, them trying to ice out Candiace and Wendy, and a lot of people was not here for the BS, was not here for the bully tactic. Something had to be done. Something had to be done. Either you get rid of Giselle or you get rid of Robyn. And I'm sorry to say this, Giselle is not going nowhere. And this is where I'm going to bring in the boycott. Y'all can try till y'all blue in the face. Y'all can make as much hashtag boycott Giselle or boycott Real Housewives of Potomac. It's not going to happen. They're never going to remove Giselle from this show. You know why? Because she is a big, and for whatever reason, because I don't agree, she is one of the big wigs on this show. Karen is the Nene of this show. No shade. You can say that Karen is the Nene. Giselle is the Kenya Moore. Giselle is not the Nene of the show. She is the Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore, if you remove Kenya Moore, you remove a significant ingredient in the group. And no shade, and I'm not trying to compare Giselle to Kenya because that can never, because honestly, Kenya does her job. Giselle does not does not engage. She does not engage when she needs to engage, and that is exactly why she was bumped from first chair, because they had to light the fire under Giselle's ass and let her know that, baby, you can be X'd out anytime. Get your act together and let's do a show. Clock in. And you see with this reunion showed that Giselle had to lose her spot to clock in, because she was not clocking in these last couple of reunions in season. She wasn't. Robyn going. I'm glad that she is no longer going to be on the show. She fumbled her own storyline. She wasn't forthcoming with information. I think she is the blame why she lost her check, as well as Juan. Robyn has nobody to blame but herself. I do not care about her crocodile tears. I do not care for her love for Giselle. I do not care about anything that Robyn had going on. Because for the producers to give you this alley-oop of a storyline, your storyline, you could have been forthcoming with information. You could have been honest. You could have sat in it and took it. You could have had first chair, but you didn't want it because you do not know your worth, Robyn. Still to this day, Robyn, you are second best. You are a flunky. You are a follower. You don't give me leader. You don't give me first chair. You don't give me, oh, she's leading the pack. She's the girl of the girls. She's leading the girls. She's head honcho. All the girls fall in line. She's the anchor of the show. You never gave me that. You give me follower. You always gave me second banana. You always tuck your tail between your legs with Giselle holding a leash around your neck and walking you like a dog. Every time people go at Giselle, here you come barking up the wrong tree. And when they read you, you get angry and you start to ice them out for no apparent reason because you opened your mouth. You didn't mind your business. And that's why you don't have a job. And I wonder where you're going to get a six-figure check from. 6-figure, 7-figure, I don't know how much, but the Bravo's paying you a lot. And I wonder where are you going to get these figures from to continue your lifestyle, because I want to know if you're going to move back into your parents' home. Are you going to move back in with your parents? Are you and Juan going to move back in with your parents? That has to be sad because both of y'all are out of work. He's out of work and you're out of work now. And I wonder if this reasonably shady or a Bella's hatch is going to keep you afloat. And I don't think so. You have nobody to blame but yourself, Robyn. And you know what? Good luck. Good luck and Godspeed, because you're going to need it. I don't feel sorry for you. I'm glad you are gone. First of all, it should have happened sooner, but that's just me. So we're going to I bid you a good day. Have a great one. And yeah, you will not pass go through the next round. Bye. All right. Let's go on to the next girl that the blogs is alleging that is fired. Let's talk about Miss Nneka. Hey Nneka baby, let's get you up here. Nneka. Nneka, Nneka, Nneka. I feel sorry for you, and you know why I feel sorry for you, because you wasn't smart enough to peep the play at hand, the strategic placement, and the fact that production threw you under the bus, and the fact that you wasn't smart enough to maneuver and be quick on your feet to know what the fuck was going on. You were so busy having this venom and this consistent attack on Wendy as a person, and then also addition to that you attacked her family, mainly her mother, called her a witch and called her evil and saying certain different things. You called her a witch. You saying that she was submitting your name to shrines. And you have nobody to blame but yourself, Nneka, because I feel like they set you up and literally threw you into the wolves without no parachute. They didn't guide you. They didn't read you the guidelines or what you should look out for. Put your hands in at all times and, breathe. They didn't give you no tools for success, Nneka. They literally pushed you out there and said, go. That's what they did, Nneka. And you have nobody to blame but yourself. I don't even blame production because at the end of the day, they are doing the job. I feel like what you should have came in, even though, listen, we can go down the line of the calls and all this situation, but the reality is production wanted Wendy to introduce you onto the show. Wendy did not want to because she didn't know you. Yes, she may have talked to you. She may have done this, done that. She don't know you. You took that and thought that she didn't want another Nigerian. You literally ran with the narrative that Wendy was trying to ice you out, and that was not the case. And I feel like you in your head really think so negative of a girl that you really don't know. It is hearsay. It is literally hearsay. You are going on hearsay about this woman and her family. Nneka, the reason why you're fired is because of the blatant disrespect, the blatant, and I want to choose my words wisely here, the blatant venom that you have towards Wendy, that you would sacrifice your own heritage and your culture as a Nigerian for a show. You literally threw your culture to the wall. You you basically on this season you said F your culture. And you spoke about things that in this reunion your husband that was sitting in the back of you said that it was taboo to speak about. Y'all don't speak about it. You were speaking about it with a person that you don't know and trying to explain to her what that is. You should have shut it down. You are the one that got yourself allegedly fired. Now I don't know if Nneka is fired or not, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I I want Nneka to have a second chance. I know everybody can literally take her or leave her. They're probably like, I'm glad she's fired. She should never come back. But honestly, I feel like I want her to have another chance. And I really do hope that this story is not true about Nneka because I do feel like she was set up. She was not giving the tools for success for this particular season. She wasn't. And that's to her fault. And that's true too. That is due to her. But going forward, I want her to have another go at another season because I do want there to be a camaraderie in a sisterhood between Wendy and Nneka. I do. I want there to be a a coming of minds. A coming of minds. Sit down. Let's move forward. Let's try to build a friendship. Getting to know one another. Let's talk about your fertility issues, Nneka. Because honestly, that should have been your real storyline about you having problems with fertility. I wanted to see you actually do law. We want to see your husband do what he does. We wanted to see your household. We didn't get to see none of that because you were too focused on your venom towards Wendy and trying to persuade the viewers that you are in the right and you're the victim. And it's like, girl, you're not. Not judging from what I watched from the clips that I've seen. So that's my thoughts with Nneka. I really feel like she just was set up and she wasn't given the tools for success. I do want her to have another season, and that's just my opinion. And hopefully she moving forward, if she does, if and hopefully this is not true, and she does get another season, she needs to take the proper tools to actually come into the season and actually have a conversation with Wendy. No Venom, do not come to the table with Venom. Do not have this chip on your shoulder. Let all your guards down and let's move forward. And I really feel like Wendy wants to move forward. She's going to do her job at the end of the day. Wendy is now thinking about this as a job. And I really feel like she wants to move forward. And I feel like she will. If Wendy can move forward with Mia, she definitely can move forward with you, Nneka. And let's keep it real. But that's just my opinion. That's really my opinion, honestly. That's how I feel, and yeah. Yeah, but that's how I feel. Yeah. Let's go on to Candy Girl. Let me move Nneka because I'm done with Nneka. Let's go into my girl Candiace. Um uh let's go into my girl Candiace. Congratulations is in order for my girl Candiace Diller Bassett. She confirmed uh earlier in the day that she was pregnant. She was 13 weeks pregnant. Um it was this cute little video. And we're gonna um
tell me how great I am with.
I am so happy. Um Congrats is in order for Candiace. I am so excited for Candiace. Um a lot of people speculated that Candiace was actually pregnant on the reunion, and that's why she chucked up the deuces and said, "I'm out. You got what you want. I'm gonna be out because I'm thinking about my mental health and my blood pressure, and I don't want to have to end up you know unfortunate circumstances dealing with you, you gutter snipe trolls, you dusty vermins, and you Sesame Street characters. I don't want to have to go into another season dealing with you girls, knowing that I'm going to be carrying my first child. So I am so happy for Candiace. Hopefully I don't know if they Bravo want to do this. I hope she gets a baby special. I would love Candiace to have a baby special. I want to see Candiace go into motherhood. I feel like if she's not going to be on Real Housewives of Potomac and going through her pregnancy on camera, she needs to have a baby special. I think for the fans of Candiace who have watched Candiace since she came on season 3, and how much the mother conversation was so a pivotal in her arc in this show, I think a baby special would be the step in, and the viewers watching and who has loved Candiace and who have rooted for Candiace through these tough seasons that she has had for these last couple of seasons. I think she deserves it, and honestly, a lot of people thought, because of all the crying, she was hormonal and stuff. I just thought that, I thought that the reason why she left is to actually start the process for, getting pregnant. I didn't know that she was already pregnant. She was definitely pregnant at the reunion, and I am so happy for Candiace. A lot of people's happy, and I'm glad that she took a season off for her mental health and her child's well-being, to be at a stress-free environment, be surrounded by pure love and by pure respect around her, and I'm just so happy for her, honestly. Hopefully she gets the special, because I feel like that would be a key. I want to see her mother again, her sister. I want to see everybody. I want to see Wendy coming along, Karen. Yeah, even Nneka, Kay. And yeah, honestly, I'm just wishful. I'm really just like excited for um the um the new chapter in Candiace's life. Um all right, now we got through those two. Let's talk about the future of Potomac. Let's just keep it real. They're never going to fire Giselle. I feel like people need to like honestly get get Giselle. Now I will say this. Nothing is forever. So Giselle can leave the show. But for now, she's not leaving the show anytime soon. Giselle would have to be something would have to be so drastic and so at a standstill. Like I feel like no, because I just feel like I don't see them getting rid of Giselle anytime soon. So I feel like anybody that is boycotting or creating petitions and all that to get this girl off, y'all are literally making her even more famous by putting so much light on Giselle. Y'all putting too much light on that lady doing these petitions and boycotting. Girl, that's not gonna work. That gives them more attention. It gives them more attention. It literally helps them out. Shit. Zeus, for instance, Zeus, how people wanted Rolly out of the show. They didn't want Rolly on the show no more. They literally created a petition and got the amount of numbers that the petition required to get this girl off the show. And guess what? She's still on the show because people need to understand that petitions create attention. And you're literally giving attention on one particular person that y'all do not like. Y'all shedding a light on a particular individual that y'all cannot stand. But in retrospect, y'all are literally giving more attention to that person. That person is embedded in your mother brain to the point where y'all literally conjured up not one, not two, probably 3 petitions to get Giselle off of a show that clearly favors her, clearly is not going to delete her or get rid of her. It's just not going to happen, Book. I feel like anybody that is conjuring up goes out to the future people who's on these social media sites that are triggered by these individuals that y'all cannot stand to the core of y'all. Please do not shed light on such individuals that trigger y'all to the point where y'all go on y'all good Beyonce's internet and take out and literally go to petition.com and literally create a whole petition for the viewers to sign to get said person off of a show. That is literally as backwards. That you are literally doing the God's work himself, and y'all are shedding glorious light on this person that is just going to literally laugh in your face when they are brought back next season and sits on the first seat, and y'all are going to gag, y'all gonna cry, y'all gonna be like, I'm no longer watching the show. Well, y'all shouldn't even watch the show then. Y'all literally shouldn't watch the show. Stop watching the show. That's how you get results. This is how you get results. Stop watching the show. It's fair. The future of Real Housewives of Potomac, they're not getting rid of Giselle. I do feel like Nneka should get a season 2. I do want them to bring Kiana back or whatever K back because she has a business. She's beautiful. She's relatable. She's young, fun, and I feel like I want to see her life. I feel like they should get rid of Ashley. I'm surprised that Ashley is still in our faces, but I've been said they need to get rid of Ashley. I'm not gonna keep preferencing that, but I don't know why they're gonna keep Ashley. But y'all gotta talk to the production company or the higher ups because they get the last say so. The big wigs at Bravo or at Universal, they make all the decisions. So y'all gotta talk to the higher ups because they keep bringing the bitch back. I don't know why, and I clearly don't care because I don't even watch the show. Um, um, but I feel like Potomac can really bounce back. I just feel like certain people have to actually move forward and have a conversation and literally let past seasons go and start anew. And until people do that, y'all would keep getting the same results. People is not going to be friends. They're not going to film each other. They're going to come to these events, not speak to each other. It's going to be awkward as hell. And then, voila. Another boring ass reductive season. And y'all are literally borderline is going to have the same fate as Real Housewives of Atlanta. And it's happening right now. They're literally chopping the girls left and right. But hey, it's just me. This is my opinion on the future of Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't think much is gonna change. If stuff is gonna change, it needs to start with the production company. I feel like the production company is very, very lazy and very minute minute. They're very small and pepperlish. They don't really have much brain, in my opinion. They don't know how to make good TV anymore, and I feel like they're getting lazy. That's what I watch from the clips. They're getting very lazy, and honestly, they don't really have much to go on because the cast is giving, you know. So how can you give a good show with the production when you have a cast that is like is nothing going there? There's no accountability. There's like nothing there. When the cast gives nothing, the production company is left with like, you know what, let me try to scrounge up try to make a good show because the cast is clearly not giving us nothing. So we got to make best of what we got. And that's all that I have right now. I want to know y'all opinions about the topics about what I discussed in this particular video. What do y'all think about Robyn's firing? What do y'all think about Nneka's allegedly being fired? Do y'all believe she's actually fired? Do y'all agree with my sentiments that I feel like she does need a second season? Do y'all feel like Nneka need a second season? And I want to know why y'all feel like Nneka deserves a second season if y'all agree with me. If y'all don't, and it's okay, I would love to hear y'all comment anyway on why Nneka should not return. Also, what do y'all think about the petitions about Giselle getting? Do y'all agree with me that is totally unnecessary and that the company is never gonna let Giselle go? Yeah, and what do y'all think about Candiace being pregnant? Are y'all here for a baby special? I want to hear y'all opinions. I want everybody to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I want to see y'all comments, so comment below. I want to see it. And join my membership. Please join my membership. It will be in the description below. Get y'all memberships. Yeah, and if y'all want to have my Cash App will be in the description below too as well. and I will see y'all at another video. Follow all of my social medias in the description below, and I will see y'all at a later video. Bye, you guys.